snapped this photo here yesterday afternoon on a run around the waterfront and kind of looked up, and you could see all the beautiful blossoms that are out there. So still some time this early afternoon to get out there and see some of the blooms. We also saw record-breaking heat yesterday. We hit 80 degrees. So that, again, was also very unusual. We've only hit the 80s one time in March, and that was all the way back in 1947. So unusual weather is the name of the game here this week. We have that severe weather threat, and here are the details. So really watching that timing, I think around 4 p.m. to maybe 7 o'clock could be that window where we see those stronger thunderstorms pushing through Portland and heavy downpours. Now, these impacts likely affect the Willamette Valley, the Portland metro area, and also southwest Washington. Now, in those severe thunderstorms specifically, we could see hail maybe up to 1 to 2 inches in diameter. I think that, again, is an aggressive forecast, but there is that chance these storms could turn quite strong where we could see hail maybe around the size of a quarter. Not everyone, again, will see that, but that chance is certainly there. Wind gusts in some of these stronger storms could hit about 60 miles per hour, and a very slim chance we could even spin up a weak tornado. I think most folks will see that heavy rainfall within these thunderstorms, abundant lightning too, and some impacts could also be downed trees and power outages. So lots that we are watching as we head our way into our day. Quick look outside and our planner. Again, this is from Ridgefield. The A camera still showing a nice sunny afternoon. And again, we'll likely keep it sunny and pretty quiet through 2 and 3 o'clock. By 4 o'clock here in Portland, we could start to bring in some isolated showers. It's around that 5, 6, 7 o'clock hour that those thunderstorms might start to rev up here around the area. Also notice temperatures will likely hit the upper 70s this afternoon, so a warm and kind of summery feel again, but we'll see that rapid cool down as those storms start to move in tonight. Notice on our satellite radar, not much going on right now. We don't have much moisture in much of the state. The system is still pretty offshore here. There it is. This larger system didn't show, but it's offshore spinning. Lots of moisture and, again, some active weather likely into the region here. You can see in yellow, that is that look at that slight chance for severe thunderstorms in the picture across the Pacific Northwest. This includes the Willamette Valley and also up towards the Puget Sound, the Seattle metro area too, and the crosshairs for potential stronger storms. They could hold lightning. Again, those strong damaging winds in some of those stronger thunderstorms. That is certainly possible by this evening time. Again, large hail too. This is very unusual and rare to have this strong of a setup in the region. So we don't really get this a lot here. We tend to see our thunderstorms providing maybe pea-sized hail, but forecasts are showing potential stronger storms to have maybe up to 1 inch in diameter hail sizes. That is about a quarter for reference there. Maybe up to 2 inches too. I think, again, most of you won't see this, but if we do get 2-inch size hail, that is the size of a golf ball, up to about an egg. So again, I don't think a lot of you will see this, but a chance that one of these storms turns severe is possible tonight. So we are going to watch that radar very closely. Here's a peek at the futurecast. Notice through 3 o'clock, we're still pretty dry here in Portland. We get to the 4 o'clock hour, and those showers and some isolated storms start to approach northwest Oregon. It's right around 5 p.m., 6 o'clock that we could see some of these heavier cells pushing throughout the Portland area, possibly right over the metro, again, out towards the gorge on the east sides of Multnomah County and also southwest Washington, too. I do think that threat for these storms dies down quickly as we hit sunset and the darker hours. We cool down fast, and that will limit the development of those thunderstorms. We then move right back into the rain as we head our way into the day tomorrow. Again, we'll see the upper 70s today around the valley, likely the 60s out there in the coast, and a much cooler pattern setting up for us as we wrap up the work week with a lot more rain in the mix as well. So keep that rain jacket handy. And again, we're going to watch tonight, that time frame, maybe 4 p.m. through the evening commute.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's right around that hour when lots of folks are going
We'll be outside.
Head home.
Yeah.
So, pull over if you need to. Take it easy. Expect a very soggy night and that chance for a severe thunderstorm or two.